Does anyone want to tell me the meanings of good intention? Do you guys know the meaning of good intentions? Please tell me in the chats. What does good intention mean? I'm waiting, guys. Let's go. Can you guys hear me clearly? Like, is my voice clear? Yes? No? I can't see you. Good wishes. Good wishes. Like when you, before doing anything, you have good intention in your heart, right? So Allah says in the Quran, it's a hadith, our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, the value of an action depends on the intention behind it. Wait. So whatever you do, people are still coming in. Okay, Yusuf said doing good things. Exactly, Yusuf, you're right. So today we're gonna learn that our actions depend on our intention. Intentions are like the feelings in our heart that explains why we do certain things, right? Right, guys? Good habits, like listening to Allah. Yes, before you do anything, like even if you came in the class, you have a good intention. You want to learn, right? You want to learn about Islam. That's what you call having a good intention. Like everything you do, it's just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our Prophet, peace be upon him, said, the reward of deeds depends upon the intention, and every person will get the reward according to what he has intended. So let's say if you're about to do something good, right? And you made intention like in your heart. Hassan said any work depends on good intention. Yes, you're right, Hassan. Anything you do before and you make a good intention, Allah gets really happy. Having a good intention means like you do certain things, you do everything just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not to get like good words from your parents, from like any gifts from your relatives, right? Anything you do is just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what it calls to have good intention. Right? But guys, a good intention is when you want to make Allah happy by helping your parents, your siblings, like your neighbors, your friends, anyone. Because when you do things to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He rewards you and make you like give the double reward. And give like he's like really happy from you. He's pleased with him. Do you guys agree? Let's start. And you see like here pictures, like there are some pictures that like the kids are helping their mom, the other kids, their sibling, right? And if they have bad intention, their good things won't count just because of one intention in their heart, right? So we're gonna talk about few examples. So we all know that all the actions depend on the intention. So we need to understand what our intentions are. Okay? Intentions are the feelings in our heart as to why you're doing certain things, right, guys? Are you guys with me? Does it make sense so far? Okay, let's talk about a few examples. Let's say that your parents, they need a water, right? And you want to run and get water for them. So what is the intention in your heart that is going to make you do that? What is your intention in your heart? Is the intention that if you get the water for them, are they gonna give you like any gift or any money? Or is it that like, oh, if you're doing this just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Just because Allah told you to listen to your parents, obey your parents, help them? Yes, don't listen to Shaitan, because he's the one who puts in our mind by having a bad intention. You're right. Who said it? Muhammad Banali? Yes. So what is the intention in your heart? Is that going to make you do this action? That you're running towards the tap and you want to fill the glass of water. The intention is that my dad is going to think that I'm a very good person and he's going to buy me something new. That is not a good intention. That's coming in. Assalamu alaikum, Faham and Qasim. So today our topic is about having a good intention for everything you do in life. Okay, guys? I'm giving you few examples. What it likes to have good intention and what it's like to have a bad intention. There's a difference. Okay, so the intention is that my dad is going to think that I'm a good person and he's going to buy me something new. That is not having a good intention. Okay, the good intention will be that you are saying in your heart that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm doing this so that you are going to be happy with me and you're going to be pleased with me. Right? And if you have this intention, Allah is going to reward you. And on top of that, it's of course it's gonna make your parents happy too, right? Your parents gonna feel good about you and they might buy you something. When you're not being selfish, when you're not being needy, it's okay, Faham and Qasim. You're good. Parents get happy from you. Parents think like, oh, my kid is really good. And they buy it. And they always buy something for you. That's kind of like reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So that we do, if we are conscious about our intention, about our niyat. Niyat is the Urdu word for intention. About the feelings in our heart as to why we are doing these things can change the whole life of ours. Right, guys? Just having one good intention before doing anything can change our whole life. Like Allah is pleased with us. Allah gives us double rewards. Okay, so whatever you're going to do, any good deed, think in your heart and have good intention. It can be anything. Okay, let's talk about a few other examples like this one, a kid helping. So here's another example. Let's say that you're outside and you're about to help a poor person. Then you should not look around and see, oh, if there are people looking at me, okay? Right? And you want appreciation from them, but no, that is not a good intention. A good intention is going to be that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, again, I'm doing this to please you. I'm going to make you happy by helping others. And then Allah is going to be happy with us. God's going to be happy with you, right? And people are going to appreciate you as well. Because when they feel that you're not doing this for any like selfishness or any reward in return, people get happy. And because they can tell the difference. Okay? So let's say anything we do, even eating or food, if the intention in our heart is that, oh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm eating this food so that I'm going to get energy and I'm going to do a lot of good deeds so that you are going to be happy with me. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you for that too. Just because you're eating, just because you're drinking. Allah is rewarding you, and Allah loves that. Allah is pleased with you because you have good intention in your heart. Okay, guys? Sometimes I know, like, I have younger siblings. So whenever I take their iPad or whenever I take their games, they always, like, they start doing good things. They always listen to me. They start praying just to please me. That is also not a good thing because they have bad intention and they want me to give their things back, right? So that is also not good. They're doing certain things just to, like, you get something back from your parents or your siblings. Okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be happy with you. You are going to be more successful if He's pleased with you. Allah is going to give you respect in this world, and people are going to give you respect, right? Allah is going to give you rewards. So, in any way, we should always be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because Allah gives us big, big rewards on small actions, right? And we just have to control your intention and make it right. So please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and all actions, even the sleeping, eating, drinking, every single thing is going to bring you reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. Does anyone tell me only? Only if you have good intentions. Then even people like your parents, your siblings, your friends, your cousins, they are gonna respect you too for that. When you do something good for them and you don't ask for any return, right? You don't ask anything in return, like as a favor again, or like you say, "Oh, I helped you." Then, that's not good. That's not pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, guys. So always remember, whatever you do in life, just take a few seconds and make a good intention in your heart, not in your tongue, in your heart. It'll be better, inshallah. There's another hadith. I know you guys all know the meaning of al hadith, right? It's not al hadith, sorry, it's just hadith. The reward of deeds depend upon the intention, and every person will get the reward according to what he has intended. Do you guys agree? Like everything I told you guys, it all depends on this. When you do something good, if you have bad intention for that, it will count as one thing. But if you have good intention, like you won't ask for that favor again and you won't mention that help or like whatever you did to that person ever again, that's when Allah will give you double reward, triple rewards. If you do bad things, Shaitan has a party. Yes, you're right, Faham and Qasim. Because Shaitan is the one who puts bad intentions in our heart. He makes us think about having bad intention, right? Yeah, then Allah will be sad. Yep, you're right, mashallah. And Allah says in the Quran, everyone acts according to his intention, and your Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is best aware of him whose path is right. Do you guys want to tell me the meaning of this one? What does this mean? Does anyone know? Let's talk, guys. It's the last day. Even if you're not sure, just take a guess. What does this ayah mean? We should listen to Allah, then Shaitan will cry. You're right. Whenever we follow Allah, Shaitan will cry. He won't be happy with us, which is good, right? Because we're only here to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But does anyone want to tell me the meaning of this ayah? Don't speak in the toilet. Yeah. Don't talk in the toilet. everyone acts according to his intention, right? Whenever you do something, we always have attention in our heart, and your Lord is best aware of him whose path is right. That means no matter what, Allah already knows what your attention is. Even if you say it in your heart, if you think it, Allah already knows, right? Because He knows everything. If you think like, oh, Allah doesn't know because I didn't say it, I just thought about it, and you did it, like if you did the good thing with bad intention, it won't count because Allah already knows what you're thinking. Right, guys? So we should always take few seconds and think about positive things like just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you'll be good. Okay? Do Bismillah and everything. Yes, that's another really good thing. Hassan said eating and drinking with the right hand. Exactly, that's also another thing. That's all the sunnahs, like that's the right way our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us. Right? If we follow them, if we follow our Prophet, all the prophets, then inshallah, you'll be successful in this life and hereafter too, inshallah. Like do Bismillah, read Bismillah before doing anything, but not in bad deeds. Yep. Eating and drinking with your right hand. Who's fasting today? Does anyone fasting today? Muhammad Taham and Qasim said me. Mashallah. Ayan said me. Good job, guys. May Allah reward you all for that. Even when you fast, right? Have a good intention in your heart that you're fasting to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to make Him happy. Muhammad said me too. Mashallah, you guys are really smart. Yusuf said my brother. Inshallah. You can do it tomorrow, inshallah, or next year. Even if you have a good intention, you can't do it for like any reason, like you're too young or like any health issue. Just have good intention in your heart, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you for that, because Allah is merciful, right, guys? Okay, mashallah, you guys are so smart. Let's continue. Islam teaches us, Islam inspires us to have good intentions, positive attitude, and kind feelings towards others. Do you guys agree? Me, Yumna sister, we all talk about kindness, like not lying, gossiping, human behavior. That's all we talk about, right? And they all taught us to have good intentions, positive attitude toward others, and be kind to everyone, right? All the animals Allah made. Yep, you're right, Hassan. Hassan said exactly. Yep. Muhammad Abani said all the, and yep, you're right, mashallah. Allah has made everything. There's also one another quote: do good and good will come to you. Do you guys agree with it? But only if you have good intention. Not if you're like looking for a favor back, or you say like, oh Allah, I did this for this person, or I did this for you. Why haven't I gotten my reward yet? That won't count, because that means you have really bad intention and you want. Can you guys hear me now? I got muted. Can you guys hear me? Yes, thank you. Okay, so always remember, I want you to think, because I know you guys are all growing up, mashallah. You're becoming. People are still coming in, mashallah. Welcome, assalamu alaikum, whoever's coming in. Today our topic is about intentions, having good intentions before you do anything. If you have good intentions in your heart, may Allah will be pleased with you and He'll be really happy with you. So always remember, guys, that if you do good, the good will come to you, but only if you have good intentions in your heart. Right? Do you guys agree with me? Yes. Thank you, Faham. So whenever you pray, okay, this is like really important dua to mention in your duas. Like always ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, protect me from the people who are nice to me, but secretly has bad intention for me. You need to be safe from those people, okay? Always ask for Allah's protection. Do good, get good rewards. Yes, Muhammad Ali, you're right. So whenever you pray, whenever you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala anything, remember to say this dua, because this is really important dua and it can save us from a lot of trouble. Okay? Ya Allah, protect me from people who are nice to me in person, like in front of me, but secretly has bad intention for me. Ameen. Okay? And I hope you always like asking dua, making dua for your parents, yourself, your health. Inshallah. Muhammad Ali said, Allah is Noor and He is invisible. Allah lives in clouds. Yep, you're right, Muhammad Ali. Okay, let's continue. And of course, like the secret, having good intentions are the most beautiful of secret. Why do you think it's a secret? I mentioned it before. Do you guys want to tell me in the chat? Why do you think good intentions are the secret? They're the most beautiful secret. Tell me, guys, in the chats. As hypocrites. Yes, Hassan, you're right. May Allah save all of us from hypocrites who are nice to us in person, but they don't want good for us in the back, right? May Allah keep us safe. Does anyone want to tell me the meaning of, like, why does a good intention is a secret? I'm waiting, guys. Tell me in the chat, or you can raise your hand so I can unmute you. You can tell me. Anyone? You don't know? Muhammad Fahim and Qasim, it's okay. Anyone else? Inshallah, I'll tell you. Does anyone know? Abanali, Hassan, Ayam, who was there? Minahil, Khatija, Yusuf. I mentioned before that good intentions are the most beautiful secret, because you always make good intention in your heart. It's only between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Does it make sense? It's a secret because it's only between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't tell anyone that you made this good intention. You're doing this because good intention, right? If you tell the person like, oh, I did this for you and I did that for you, but I did it for a good intention, you said that to him, that won't count as a good intention anymore, right? Because it's like you're telling him ab jitare uspe, right? Which is not good. So it's a secret between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because there's no secret between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because I mentioned Allah knows everything, right? He knows what we're thinking, what's our next action, everything. That's show off. Yep, you're right, Muhammad Fahim. Fahim and Qasim, you're right. Allah hates those who show off. Okay, in this lesson, I think I'm gonna go over one more time. Okay, so today alhamdulillah, we learned that if we fix our intention and we do every single things to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to make our life easy and He is going to give us a lot of rewards. And we are not going, only if we're not going to show off, because showing off our good deeds will make us losers, right? If we show off our good deeds to other people, to our parents, to our siblings, to our friends, it will make us losers. In front of your siblings, in front of your parents, and in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? And of course, we're not going to get any rewards or anything for in this world, and we're not going to get anything in the hereafter. If we show off, if we tell people like, yeah, I helped you that, I helped you that, and you ask for a favor back, you're not supposed to do that. So we are going to keep our niyat. Niyat is the Urdu word for intention. Our intention only to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just talk to yourself, okay? Just talk to yourself before doing anything, before helping your parents, before helping your neighbors, your friends, anything. By saying, Allah, it's because of you. You want me to be good to you and to my parents and everyone. I'm doing this. And then you and your parents, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you also, and your parents are going to be so happy because Allah is going to put that in their heart, in your parents' heart, in your friends' heart, that they are going to love you more because of many good deeds. Because anyone can see that you did certain things with good intention. Okay? So make sure before anything you do, make a niyat in your heart, make intention in your heart, not with your tongue, but in your heart, to make sure that you know that you are going to do this just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, guys? Because it's really important. I know that Shaitan sometimes try to distract us and think, and makes us think like, yeah, let's do this for now. But later on, you're going to tell that person you did it. Now you have to do that, which is not good. Okay? Don't let that happen. Because your good deeds won't count. Inshallah. Inshallah, guys. I know you guys are smart, and when you learn something, always try to apply in your life because you don't want Shaitan to win. Right, Abanali? Yeah, Shaitan will always cry. Exactly. Don't make him win. Don't let him win. Okay, let's continue. Yeah. By the way, do you guys have any story about anything? Like when you did something with good intention? Or like a bad intention? It's okay, like, you know, it's just a story. Yeah, no? That's good. Mm-hmm. All right. So we all know, all the Muslims in the world, whenever we see each other, we greet them with what? Does anyone tell me? What do we greet them with? Faham? I'm sorry, like I was mixed up. Is it Faham or Qasim? Do you want to tell me? What do you say when you meet another Muslim brother or Muslim sister? What do you say?
Assalamu alaikum.
MashaAllah, yep, you're right. Assalamu alaikum. Muhammad Walid said, Yusuf said, do not follow shaitan. Yes, Yusuf, you're right. Allah like that people should smile and help all the good deeds and doing good habits. Yes, Allah like those people who are nice to others and who do good deeds. So whenever you meet a Muslim brother or sister, we greet them with Assalamu alaikum, right? Let's continue. It's really important. So in Surah Al-Nisa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, when you are greeted with a greeting, like when you greet with Assalamu alaikum, greet in return with that with what is better than it, or at least return it equally. Certainly, Allah is ever a careful account taker for. Okay. Yes, Muhammad Faham?
They say Islam back to you.
I'm sorry? I couldn't hear you. Your voice cut off.
They say Aslam, Walaikum Assalam back to you.
Exactly. When you say Assalamu alaikum to a Muslim brother or sister, they reply with Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Right? It's a full thing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah. Good job. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in this ayah that if someone says salam to you, don't ignore him or her. Always greet them back with better greeting. Okay? Because Allah is accountable of the things you do. Allah made so many things so easy for us. Just because we say Islam to another Muslim, Allah is rewarding for that. Isn't it beautiful, guys? Right? Hassan said the Muslim, when we meet Muslim, we say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, Hassan, you're right. Yeah. So the smallest to the smallest good deeds can give you like a lot of rewards, mashallah. That's how easy, that's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to get good deeds and stay away from bad things. Right? Our Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you enter upon your family, say salam. Always. Okay? It will be blessing for you and the members of your family. So don't ignore anyone. If you see any Muslim in the store, or and I know like people who live out of the Muslim countries, like they don't, when they see another Muslim, they don't usually say anything to them. They don't say Islam to them. They don't smile at them, right? But we should try to do that. Yes, Muhammad Faham, guys. You want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you raised your hand. Okay. So whenever, whether it's your family, your siblings, your relatives, your neighbors, whenever you see any Muslim around you, always give them a smile and say salam to them. Okay? Because it's good. It's really good to be good with others. Right, guys? In mosque, yes, Muhammad Faham. Yeah, you're right. We see a lot of Muslims, right? And sometimes they ignore you. They don't make eye contact. They don't say salam. They don't smile at you, which is not nice. So if someone else not doing it, you should try to do it. You should look at them, give them big smile. Inshallah, good job. Muhammad Wael said, help poor people. Yes. Yeah, you can help always. You can help poor people through zakat with good intention. Okay? I will always have good intention with it. Because it all depends on your intention. Whenever you're praying, even if you're praying, you're giving zakat, you're fasting, you're doing something good for your parents, your siblings, it all depends on your niyat, on your intention. Having a good intention is really important, guys. Even if shaitan try to tell you that, oh, don't do this or do this with bad intention, don't let him win. We should not only enjoy our life. Yes, we should always help others. We should always help the poor. You raise your hand, Muhammad Faham? Yeah? Yes.
If Shaitan tells you to read later, don't listen. Because if you read later namaz, then your namaz sometimes can't count.
Exactly, mashallah. Yes, you're right. Because
Always
shaitan makes
read namaz always on time.
exactly, mashallah, you're right. Jazakallah khair for adding that up. Exactly. Always pray your prayer on time. Because it happens like even with me a lot of times that shaitan makes us feel lazy, right? It tells us like, okay, we'll pray like in 5 minutes, we'll pray in 10 minutes, we still got time. Like, no, guys, don't do that. Don't wait till end minute. Okay, for the last minute, don't wait till the last minute. Pray on time, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you full reward for that. Because even if you're praying when you're lazy, you're sleepy, but you got up and you prayed for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And you didn't listen to shaitan. That's also like have a good intention in it. Good job, guys. I knew you guys are so smart, mashallah. Okay, speaking good or keep silent benefits in Islam. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the 5 steps. You raised your hand, Faham and Qasim? Yes.
You want to say? It's good to remind someone to pray.
Yeah, it's good to you get reward for that too. Yep, you're right. If your brother is being lazy or he doesn't know that it's time to pray, always remind him, right? And he should remind you.
Good
So you
deed to
both
do.
can get, mashallah, yes. So you both can get reward. Mm-hmm. You guys
Yeah.
are so smart. Mashallah. I'm so happy with you guys. Jazakallah khair for answering and being active. So here's the five step in human benefits. Okay. The speech. First is speech. Speech is very important aspect of a Muslim. If you don't have anything good to say, just don't say anything. Just keep quiet. Keep silence. Right? If you have anything bad to say, just don't say it. Inshallah, you do it. Mashallah Hassan, that's really good. Having a patience is it's really a good thing, especially in this age. Allah will be pleased with you all. Because if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything bad either, guys, okay? We should only speak good or keep silent, right? And we all know that we can't lie. So saying untruth, backbiting, rudeness, it's not allowed in Islam. Whether that's happening between two brothers, two sisters, parents, it's not good. Okay? Having patience is good. Yes, having patience is really good. That's one of the biggest things that Allah gets happy whenever like his servant, us, have patience in this life. And the fourth step is if evil speech can have terrible consequences. Sometimes you notice like when we say something bad to our siblings, to our parents, we hurt them, right, with our words, which is not good. Never say bad words. Yes. Muhammad Awai said having patience is good. Don't be angry, be happy always. Yep, you're right. Show your positive side only, okay? Be positive all the time. And inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you for that patience. Okay? And the fifth one is we should be kind towards neighbors and guests, or to everyone in this world. Always be kind to each other. Right, guys? I'm sorry. Okay. I think we're almost done. It's time. Yes, it's the last one, and then we'll watch a story about having a good intention. Okay? Inshallah. It says in the Quran chapter 2, do not treat people poorly, you mean? You're right. But perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you. But Allah knows why you don't know. I know it may a lot happen that you like certain things, but you don't get it, right? That because Allah knows what's best for you, and Allah always wants best for you. So if you like something and you don't get it, if you don't get it from like whether it's a toy or food or anything, just think that maybe Allah wants this to happen. Like, maybe like Allah thinks it's not good for you, because Allah always thinks the best for you. So the things you hate, it might be good for you, or the things you love, it might be bad for you. Allah knows the best. Okay, guys? So don't ever be angry or mad just because you didn't get anything. You didn't get certain thing you like. Just think, okay, maybe because Allah doesn't want me to get it. Okay? Maybe it's not good for me. That's why Allah didn't let me get it. That's also called having good intention, having good mindset, having positive mindset. Right, guys? These chapters are really important for your lifetime because it teaches us how to be a better Muslim. Because this is the few steps we should all try to take from this age. So when you grow up, you're already like used to it, Inshallah, I hope everyone can always practice, be kind to others, have good intentions, be kind to their parents because they have hukuk al-ibad, hukuk human, right? Hukuk Allah. You know that, right? You guys have that. That's why we want you to learn it and use it in your life. Let's watch the story, inshallah. Just give me a minute. We're almost done of today's class. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Let me know, guys, if you can hear the music, the sound, okay? Can you guys see my screen? Yes, no? Okay, let's go. Can you guys hear it? I can, yes.
I said Islam is concerned
Can you guys hear the video?
with more than yourself.
Okay. Let's watch.
I said Islam is concerned with more than yourself. Remember that? Islam by definition is concerned with more than yourself. If you say irka'u wasjudu wa'budu rabbakum, that's yourself. Make ruku', make sujood, be in a state of ibadah. But when he says waf'alul khair, do good, good helps who? Others. Now, if you really want to be successful, then you have to help others. You have to do good for others. لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ, so you can be successful. But even if you do good for others, it's not for them, it's for who? Yourself. So our voluntary contributions in whatever way, shape or form are actually efforts to help our own selves. Don't ever should I dare look back at a masjid that I gave time to, a program, a convention I helped put together, a check I wrote to the school or whatever, and say I helped them. I only help myself. And the moment I say I help them, it doesn't count for me anymore. I cannot go to Allah and say, Ya Allah, where's the money I gave? Allah will say, you already said it, you helped them. You didn't say you helped yourself. You can't have it both ways. Allah only takes one intention. So if you're going to give, whether you give time, whether you give money, whether you give effort, whether you give suggestions, if you're going to give, you better only expect returns from Allah. You expect anything from anyone else, Allah doesn't like to share intentions. Allah is very jealous of intention, subhanahu wa ta'ala. He wants His intention to be exclusive. You try to put anybody else, yourself, some other agenda in that intention, is gone. It doesn't count for anything. So you know how sometimes in Islamic organizations, especially because so many of our organizations are donation dependent. Masajid are donation dependent, schools are donation dependent, right? Da'wah organizations are donation dependent, publishers are donation dependent. People write a big check, somebody writes a $20,000, $30,000 check or something. And then all of a sudden shaitan comes to them first of all and says, Mabruk. And then he says, hey, by the way, why don't you give them a suggestion about the color of the carpet? I mean, after all, you wrote a big check. You should at least have some weight in your opinion. And so you go and you give a suggestion. You didn't give a suggestion before you wrote the check, but all of a sudden, now your opinion just got $30,000 heavier. So you want to give an opinion. And you're expecting that your opinion will be taken a lot more seriously. Now why? Because you gave some money. Then your intention for giving the money was not Allah anymore. It was just to get your opinion to weigh a little more. That's all you will get out of that sadaqah. That's all you'll get. Is it worth it? Think about that. Just think about that. Before you ruin the sadaqat you give. In any cause. Wallahi, in any cause. Don't tie your contributions to expectations. If you want to have expectations, have them with Allah. Personally, when I ever write a sadaqah check, I just to remind myself, I just write a little word on top. Ma naqasa malum min sadaqatin. Mal never goes down by giving sadaqah. I remind myself who am I giving sadaqah to and which I'm actually depositing in my akhirah account. So I remind myself the withdrawal is going to happen after I go in the dirt. So I don't expect any withdrawals yet. You try to withdraw now, you won't get anything there. I want to make sure you get that. I get that across to all of you, inshallah ta'ala.
What do you think of the story? What did you guys learn? Anyone? You can unmute yourself. You don't have to type. You love it? Thank you so much. Did you learn anything from the video? You want to tell?
Not to listen to shaitan. If you've already got a nice carpet, just keep it as Allah gave you.
Okay, that's a good one. Thank you. It teaches us that no matter what, if you're doing sadaqah, if we're helping anyone, do not expect anything in return. If we show off and if we tell them one time only that, do you remember I helped you that day? Or do you remember I give you that much money? All the good deeds for that thing will be gone. Allah will not be pleased with you. So whatever you do, guys, always have good intentions. Just take few seconds before doing anything and think to yourself, think in your heart that you're doing this just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? And inshallah, Allah will reward you double and triple. I hope you guys liked all the classes throughout the week and the month. Okay? Today is our last. And I hope, I wish you all the best to all the students, whether it's Mohammed Faham Qasim, Yusuf, Mohammed Banali, Ayan, Hassan, Minahil, Abiha, Salah. I hope you guys have best life. I hope you learned something really good. And I hope you will apply all the topics in your life. The topics me and Yumna teacher taught you this month. Okay, guys? No problem. So from here, Kaisa will take over for the Dua Qunut, the last du'a, inshallah. I'll see you soon, guys. Okay?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you all? MashaAllah. Great. I Yeah, good, MashaAllah. Everyone is fine, MashaAllah. As you know, guys, this is our last class of summer camp, and we will organize, inshallah, every year this summer camp in your summer vacations. I hope you guys learned very well, mashallah, a lot of things, a lot of topics with Sister Yumna and Sister Fatima. I want to say thanks and Jazakumullah khair to all of you and both of teachers. So guys, today we will learn Dua Qunut, the second half. Are you ready, guys? Yeah, Yusuf is ready, mashallah. Always ready. Great. Okay, who want to do first half? Yusuf. Okay. Go for it, Yusuf.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إنا نستعينك ونستغفرك ونؤمن بك ونتوكل عليك ونثني عليك الخير ونشكرك ولا نكفرك ونخلع ونترك من يفجرك.
MashaAllah. Faham and Qasim. Great, Yusuf.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
اللهم إنا نستعينك
اللهم إنا نستعينك ونستغفرك ونؤمن بك ونتوكل عليك ونثني عليك الخير ونشكرك ولا نكفرك ونخلع ونترك من يفجرك اللهم.
Stop, buddy. Stop. We're going to do second half today, inshallah. Okay, guys, let's do second half with me and try to do with me and after me. Okay? Thank you. Okay, Jazakallah Faham and Qasim. Great job, mashallah. Okay, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إياك نعبد اللهم إياك نعبد ولك نصلي ونسجد وإليك نسعى ونحفد ونرجو رحمتك ونخشى عذابك إن عذابك بالكفار ملحق إن عذابك بالكفار ملحق. Again, اللهم إياك نعبد ولك نصلي ونسجد وإليك نسعى ونحفد ونرجو رحمتك ونخشى عذابك إن عذابك بالكفار ملحق. I'm going to do this whole dua qunut inshallah right now. Please be attention, guys. Listen me carefully. اللهم إنا نستعينك ونستغفرك ونؤمن بك ونتوكل عليك ونثني عليك الخير ونشكرك ولا نكفرك ونخلع ونترك من يفجرك. اللهم إياك نعبد ولك نصلي ونسجد وإليك نسعى ونحفد ونرجو رحمتك ونخشى عذابك إن عذابك بالكفار ملحق. That's all, guys. We did 10 surahs and whole namaz lesson and dua qunut. Okay, guys. Alhamdulillah, we done with these all things. And yeah, you was reading good, mashallah. Okay, guys, let's meet inshallah some other course or other class. We are starting Ilmedin classes very soon, inshallah, and let's meet there. And we will share the flyer and registration link in your class group. Okay, guys, I really enjoyed with you, mashallah, alhamdulillah. You guys are great, intelligent, brilliant guys, mashallah. Yeah, okay, guys, inshallah, let's meet again in some other course or other class. Allah Hafiz, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And Sister Fatima will
Allah Hafiz, guys. Almost see you guys.
end it up
Bye-bye.
now, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah for being in this class.